You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Welcome. Today we're trying to cut through some of the noise, really dig into some of the fastest, maybe most surprising shifts happening right now in tech and business. Our sources are painting this really fascinating picture. You've got intense competition, bold new strategies, and AI just everywhere. Its impact is often unexpected. So yeah, get ready for some insights that might just open your eyes a bit. Let's kick off with AI talent. It seems like AI just completely tearing up the old rulebook for hiring, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
We're seeing reports about Meta, for instance,
Yeah.
the compensation packages they're offering. Honestly, they're kind of staggering.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking, what, hundreds of millions of dollars over just 4 years for top AI engineers?
Yeah.
It's more than just rising costs, though.
Yeah, it really is. And what's truly fascinating, I think, is how this super aggressive strategy pulls in two kinds of people. You've got the mission-driven folks, but you also, frankly, get the mercenaries.
Huh. Yeah.
And it just blurs those lines completely, you know, between passion and pure profit. It fundamentally disrupts the old ways of thinking about compensation.
And it makes things like traditional company acquisitions, acqui-hires, almost obsolete.
Exactly. Far less appealing, anyway. The real takeaway is companies now have to build a mission, something intrinsic that can genuinely compete with these massive paychecks.
Or they just become a pit stop.
Or they just become a sort of transactional place for top talent, yeah.
Okay, so beyond just hiring, AI is also changing where people work, in a sense, like how we interact with the internet itself. Have you heard about this Kill Chrome Olympics?
I have, yeah. It's quite the term.
It sounds dramatic, but it seems pretty real. You've got companies like Perplexity, right?
Yeah.
Their Comet browser, it has these, what do they call them, agentic capabilities.
Mm-hmm. Meaning it can click and type for you.
Exactly. And apparently OpenAI is jumping in soon, too, building their own browser specifically to challenge Chrome's dominance.
Yeah.
So what's the real driver here?
Well, if you step back, the bigger picture shows AI is just answering search queries directly more and more.
Keeping people off websites.
Right. Users just don't click through as much. Think about this stat. Google used to send like 1 visitor for every 2 pages it scraped. Now, it's 18 pages scraped for 1 visitor.
18, wow.
Yeah. And OpenAI, the reports say they're scraping something like 1,500 pages for every visitor they eventually send out.
1,500, okay, that's huge.
It's staggering. So if traditional SEO is dying because AI is basically eating up all that organic reach, what's left?
Good question.
The critical takeaway seems to be distribution. That's emerging as maybe the only truly defensible moat anymore.
Meaning you have to own your audience directly.
Exactly. Through things like podcasts or newsletters or even some sources mention controversial stunts, things AI can't just scrape away, that direct connection.
That's a massive shift in thinking. Okay, let's switch gears a bit to something, well, equally interesting. This idea of a gold mine business model. You know, Silicon Valley always preaches recurring revenue, SaaS models, right?
Right. The holy grail.
But what if your business has this sort of hidden flaw? What if customers really only need your thing once, and every sale you make actually shrinks your future market?
That is precisely the goldmine idea. Think about, say, a founder who built backyard houses. Great product, but once someone buys one,
They're done. They don't need another one next year.
Exactly. Or Casper mattresses, right? Designed to last 10 years. Or Sunrun with solar loans sort of got cheaper. The loans became less relevant over time.
So it challenges that core assumption of endless growth.
Fundamentally. And the sources suggest most founders don't even realize they're in a gold mine situation until it's kind of too late. They've already subsidized growth like a SaaS company, assuming those repeat sales that just aren't coming.
Right, assuming infinite demand.
Yeah. So it makes you ask, are a lot of founders, maybe unknowingly, building businesses that just have a finite lifespan? And what does that really mean for how we value these companies long term?
Okay, so pulling this all together, what's the practical takeaway for someone listening? Whether you're, building a company, looking for a job, or just trying to figure out this digital world we're in. It seems clear, from the crazy AI talent wars to this sort of silent battle over our browsers, and even these surprising truths about certain business models, the whole tech landscape is shifting really fast under us.
Constant change.
And the big message seems to be, you really need to understand these underlying forces, these dynamics. It's crucial. So maybe the question to leave people with is, What are the next moats businesses are going to try and dig? And how will companies, pivot or adapt when they finally realize their gold mine isn't infinite?
Definitely something to chew on.
Something to think about until next time.
Spoken Tech for your ears.